if you are, the business owner and you're not having success franchising, it definitely makes sense to kind of review that PD, the royalties, see what you might be getting wrong. What if you're a franchise that's had some success? Can you still change your royalty structure? Or is that going to frustrate current franchise owners, or what does that kind of relationship look like?
No, you can still change the franchise royalties. You could scale them up or scale them down. Generally what will happen is it becomes a little bit of an accounting task, but that's for your accountant to deal with. That's for people like me that I'm like, okay, great, I have to keep a spreadsheet the next 4 years until the contracts are up, and then they renew at the current rate. That's what we would do. So generally, that's the point in time when you start, maybe do another market study. See what everybody's charging. Look at your item 19, look at your own profit and loss, see what's working, what's not working. Why is, are there KPIs that I'm missing that I should have on there that'll help me in my sales process? What are the questions people have asked me at trade shows that I haven't been able to answer because they're not in my FDD or my item 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you find that 10 people at one trade show asked you a question around, I don't know, your gross margin, and you don't have enough data to support it, you can't talk about it. So what do you do the next year? You add something to support that, so that this way when somebody asks you, you could say, no, it's the XYZ and it's stated on this page. And it just becomes that easy, right? Your best friend in sales is going to be a notebook and a piece of paper. So if you get questions that you can't answer right away, write them down. Then when you come talk to us, we can figure it out. We could say, okay, if they're asking you this question, how do we include that as a KPI, so that this way you can answer that question? It's important, right? People want to know that, right? If you see 10 people are asking you, it's like something that has to be in there immediately, right? Because those are 10 potential people that walked away. So that's the way I see it.
No, that's so interesting. It really is kind of like that two-way feedback relationship, just listening to that ongoing feedback to see how you can improve it. Franchisors do better when franchisees do better, and franchisees do better when franchisors do better. So I love it. It's just the beauty of franchising and just the alignment of everyone in the franchise community. Do you have any final words, George, for people as we're kind of talking about the FDD in this video? Maybe you're that small business owner thinking about kind of like those early stages, trying to get the financials together. You're looking for that next level of growth. You're sick of working in the business and you're looking to work on the business.
Yeah, I've been there. It's a tough decision to make. This isn't like a $2,000 computer you're buying, and you're on the fence on whether you should buy it or not. This thing has a big price tag on it. It's big risk, big reward. So do the math, understand your business, know your numbers, and if it's something that's feasible or that you think is right, listen, talk is free. We'll gladly jump on a call with you and discuss something with you and see where things lie, right? Because the worst thing that I could do to somebody is just tell a mom and pop, sure, you can franchise. Next thing you know, they fall on their face because that doesn't look good on me, right? I want to take things to concept that have legs and that people can run with. So know your finances. Make sure that you have enough in your war chest to take this to battle, right? Because it's not a cheap thing. It's not something that you can just pay and be a franchise and be like, okay, they're going to come. You have to go to the trade shows. You have to display. You have to market. You have to do all these things. You have to change your marketing strategy, right? One of the first things that Joanne, when you talk to her, she's going to tell you, she's like, one of the things that people fail at, that the franchisees fail at most, is that they don't tell people they're franchising. At their company-owned stores, when I've walked into a couple of franchises and they don't say anything about now franchising, join our team, be your own boss, be a franchise. None of it. And I'm just like, they're missing such a great opportunity, because honestly, especially your first franchisee, he's probably eating your burgers. He's probably using your service already and saying, man, this is great service. I love the way this guy does business. And those people are generally your first franchisees, as they were mine.
I think that's some powerful advice to leave the viewers on. And as we're talking about validation and franchising, when franchises want to grow, they go through this validation. But if you are a small business looking to franchise, they do validation as well. And SMB, there's just no hiding that you guys have helped over 500 brands at this point. It's all about the relationship. You guys host an annual event with all your clients, like literally sharing best practices set up. With SMB, you really are part of a community where we can really help fast track that process to even just help evaluate whether franchising is, or maybe it isn't the right option. Maybe it's a path in 2-3 years, but SMB's here to show you the path.
Right. Maybe it is an extreme grow project, right? Where we have to guide you through what your financials should look like, and how to play it safe in a way. Listen, I got into this because I love making these small businesses into bigger businesses, and there's nothing like watching a franchise that you recently launched at a trade show, starting to talk to potential franchisees, and when they actually sign on that dotted line, man, it's like watching your baby walk for the first time. You're just like, it's like, I'm so proud. I love this. I really do. And I got a kick out of it, and continue to do it until it doesn't.
Well, if you are looking for more information on business ownership, franchising, check out the SMB Franchising website, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. We're posting content every single day to help educate you guys on franchising. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in today, and have a great rest of your day.